I'm going to do another 10 minutes of, if I can find my timer, 10 minutes of dice game for another day. So you should do this with me if you want, and then later you'll do another one on your own. There's 10 minutes. If you find that this is going slowly for you, well, it might just be because there's some aspect of this table that you're not sure how to do. But I will keep this off to the side and I won't refer to it. If I go too quickly, stop the video and check what I'm saying on here. And if you still find that after a couple days of this it's going really slowly, what you need to do is not work on the dice game, but figure out which one of these things you're not sure of. Like maybe you're not good at spelling the minor scales and picking out a note yet, although that will get better with practice. Maybe you need to just take 10 minutes and figure out what the qualities of chords are on different scale degrees. Maybe you need to really just figure out the difference between subtonic and leading tone 7 chord. Maybe you just need practice spelling these kinds of 7th chords, but you have to assess that for yourself. All right, we've burnt a minute already. Let's do this. So, tonic 7 in E minor. 1 chords are tonic 7s, E minor. It's a E minor 7 is the answer, and that's E, G, B, D. A white note chord is a minor 7th. Okay. Mediant chord in key of G sharp. So that's going to be a B major 7 because mediant chords in minor keys are major 7ths, and the third note in the G sharp scale in minor is B. If you're not sure about that, remember G sharp would have, like, major would be G sharp, A sharp, B sharp if there was such a key, and then you'd lower the third, right? And that would be to make it minor. So this is B flat, or sorry, B, D sharp, F sharp, and A sharp because it's a major triad and a major 7. All right, so 7 is the subtonic in the key of B. Subtonic is the whole step down. You're going to use it, use the natural minor scale to spell this, both the starting note and the notes in the actual thing. So if I'm in B minor, subtonic is A, and subtonics are dominant 7 chords, right? So that'll be A, C sharp, E, and G, major triad, minor 7th. Okay, a leading tone chord in the key of B. So B minor, so leading tone is the half step below B, right? The tonic, which would be A sharp, okay? And it's fully diminished. And this might be one where you pause and go look over. We're using the harmonic minor scale to spell this one. So A sharp, and it's a diminished triad. So A sharp, C sharp, and E. And then a diminished 7th will be a G, just plain on its own right there, right? Because it has to be 3 half steps below there. So A sharp would go down to A, then it will go down to A flat, and then G, 3, like that, okay? I got another subtonic in the key of G sharp minor. It's using the natural minor scale, or you can just remember that it's a dominant 7th chord on F sharp because it's a whole step below the G sharp. So this is going to be F sharp 7, it's going to be F sharp, A sharp, C sharp, that's my major triad, and then E is the whole step down below the F sharp, right there. Okay, this is a submediant chord in C sharp minor. So submediant chords are major, they're 6 chords, they're major 7th chords, and this is an A, right? It's not an A sharp, so it's an A major 7. Remember that if I was in the key of C major, C sharp major, it would be A sharp. But because we're in the minor, we lowered 3, 6, and 7, right, to make it natural minor. And so A sharp would become A right there. So we need a major triad, A, C sharp, E, and then we need a G sharp because we want it to be major 7. You can also get this by just looking at the natural minor scale, C sharp, and using the notes from there. Okay. All right, so we have a dominant chord in the key of D sharp minor. So that's an A sharp dominant chord. How do we get there? Well, again, you can consult the table, but remember, like if I were in D anything, A would be the fifth, so D sharp, A sharp, and it's a dominant 7 chord. We're using the harmonic minor, and that's why we get a double sharp here, because the leading tone is C double sharp. So it's going to be A sharp, C double sharp, and E sharp. That's my major triad, and then G sharp, the whole step below A sharp, right there. All right, another dominant in the key of F sharp minor. So we go F A C, F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. So I'm sorry, video cut out. We'll just keep going from where we were. So this will be a C sharp dominant 7 chord, which is the dominant chord in F sharp minor. So we have to make a major triad: C sharp, E sharp, and G sharp. And then a whole step down from C sharp is B. So I guess intervals is important if you want to be fast at this. Okay, I got another submediant chord. It's a major chord, major 7th chord on 6 in the key of E. So it's going to be C major 7. Because if you spell E major, it's going to have a C sharp in it, but then we lower the 6, 3, 6, and 7 to make it minor. So it'll be C, C, E, G, B. 2 and 4, so a supertonic in the key of C sharp minor. Well, the note's going to be D sharp, and it's going to be half diminished. Supertonics are 2s, and they're half diminished. 7th chord, so I need a diminished triad: D sharp, F sharp, A. And then I'm going to need a minor 7th below, or a whole step down from the root right there. Okay? And I have a subdominant number 4 in the key of E minor. So 4 in key of E is A, and remember that subdominants are minor 7th chords in the minor key, so this is an A minor 7. Happily, we don't have to do anything because it already is that. All right, another subtonic or dominant 7 chord on the key of D sharp. So a whole step down is where subtonic is. So C sharp, dominant 7 will be a major triad: C sharp, E sharp, G sharp, and then a whole step below the C sharp is B. Right. A subdominant, which is going to be a minor 7 chord in the key of B. So 4 chord is, which is what subdominant is, which is E, and it's going to be a minor 7th because that's what the 4 chords are in minor. So E, G, B, and D. Didn't have to do anything. Oh, I'm running out. There we go, like that. Running out of space. Another subdominant or minor 4 chord, minor 7, 4, on 4 and F sharp. So that's going to be B, right? Now maybe you're like, oh, it's too fast. Well, just think about F sharp major for a minute. The 4 doesn't change, right? Everything's sharp except for B. B would never be sharp. So this is going to be a B minor 7 right there. It's going to be B, D, F sharp. There's my minor triad, and there's my minor 7th right there. Got to be running out of time pretty soon here. Supertonic in 6, which is D sharp minor. So one whole step up for the supertonic will be E sharp. And remember that 2s are half diminished 7th chords. So we need a diminished triad: E sharp, G sharp, B. And then we're going to need a whole step below E sharp, right? Not 3 half steps. So that's just going to be a D sharp right there. And another subdominant 4 chord, right? Minor 4, minor 7th chord on 4 in the key of B. Oh, we've done one of these before. We'll do it again. That's going to be an E. That's right above E minor 7, E, G, B, and D. Let's see where we're at right here. Oh yeah, 28 seconds. We'll stop right there. That's lots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's pretty good. The number's not that important. The process and like figuring out if there's a weak spot that you need to reinforce and practice, that's what this will do for you, practicing with me. Don't forget, you have to do another one of these 10 minutes on your own. So, you know, that's That's good. Well, stop, timer. How do we make you stop? There we go. So, again, the test pulls all these different pieces of information together and says, I actually know my scales. I actually know what the letters mean, or sorry, the names of the notes mean. I actually know the qualities of the chord, and I can spell these chords there, right? This is, fluency in this means that you're as good as any, like any music student, undergrad student. That just, you'll find lots of people as you go on that seem to be great musicians and stuff like that, are doing fine in their major, but they can't do this because they never internalized all of these things in some kind of fluent way. Consequently, when they analyze music, or when they try and write music, or when they try and understand what they, what's presented to them in jazz theory courses or something like that, they're not as fluent and they don't see as much as they should or could. That won't be you, though. All right.